Okay, good. It's recording now. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we're ready now. Okay, so if you want to take, so just for the reference before, we have our little tag, and I put one of our little sari ribbons there in the eyelet. So perfect. And then moving on to our envelope. And I'm really curious to see kind of like what everybody wants to do kind of differently, because you can totally take these items and do whatever you are inspired to do. This is merely just kind of my vision for it and what I was planning on doing with it. So the large grimoire page got these bigger envelopes, and I was planning on putting them here. You could even put them to the side. You can put them on the other page, kind of whatever feels right to you. But I figured I would put mine here, and you can also trim off this little piece, or you can glue the sides like I plan to do and use this as a little pocket, like insert. So I think I'm going to take mine and glue it down right here. So this is the Fabri-Tac that I use, and I will be putting this in the boxes in the future. And I do have to talk to y'all about a couple of things about future boxes because it has been crazy over here, and I really want to make sure I provide quality with the boxes. And it was one of the most important things to me was really making sure that they were very handmade. So right now I'm having a problem where y'all are so amazing. I think I just got glue in my hair. Y'all are so amazing that I am having a hard time keeping up with the orders and everything, and still keeping it so that it, oh wow, so that it is handmade and still keeping that quality that I really wanted. So one of the things I'm thinking, let me know please what what you think about this, but making the boxes so that they are not subscription, but that they are available on my site, like where I come up with a collection, and then you can buy the box individually on my site. So I can have a email type list, and then I will come up with the theme, and we can even go, you know, I definitely want to include everybody in coming up with a theme on the Discord group. But then that way you can kind of, you can subscribe and buy boxes that actually interest you. That way you're, you know, it's not just picked for you, the theme. So yes, that is kind of what I'm thinking. So you can see here, I did glue on either side of the envelope because we're going to use this as a little pocket. So don't glue the whole thing. I'm going to do either side, and then I'm going to do the bottom of it. And I like cut my glue bottle way too much. I should have cut it smaller. But, so I'm going to put that right here. So that will make it so that this forms a little pocket. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm doing this upside down, so it's a little confusing to me. But this will form a little pocket, so we can actually put our tags and our shaker bottle and other things in here. So let me know how this is going for you. I'm really curious if anybody, you know, if this is just hard to follow, or if I'm just kind of going on, mumbling to myself. Let me know. But so now we have created like a little pocket here that you can put your tag in there. You can put your little shaker bottle, and the larger ones actually also got this little baby tag too. So what we're going to do on this, if you want, I did include some different pieces of paper. So we will go over this, and we will kind of be collaging. And then this ends up being a little journaling piece for you that you can actually journal and write down anything that you wanted to write down, anything that comes to your mind, any, you know, past or future things that you want to write about self-love and self-care in your grimoire. So I'm gonna throw that in there for now. So let's see. Ooh, I'm so glad Ella told me to record it. That is awesome. All right, another thing are these little cards. So these are the spell and little ritual that I have for us. So this is the incantation for healing, and then the little goddess spell. So the ingredients you'll need, and then the incantation. And then once again, we can kind of journal and collage on here. So what I was planning on doing is taking some paper, some of the lined paper that I put in there, and I pulled a glue piece out of my hair. So you can take this and just get messy with it. That's what I have kind of learned. I'm just gonna kind of tear a piece off. I wanna keep a bit of the lined paper just because it's really nice to be able to write on it. So I'm probably going to, Mom, am I going too fast? Do you have anything that you would like to say? Do you, like, I don't know how easy I am to follow right now.
Yeah, I think you're doing good. Is everybody following along pretty good?
Yeah, how's everybody doing as far as?
I'm actually I was just gonna let you guys know, I'm actually not gonna do mine the full size that Taylor's doing hers, that Bumblebee Fern's doing hers. I'm gonna actually put mine in a smaller book. So I'm gonna take it apart, but I'm following along, and I really like all the different elements that you have in here.
Yeah, so that's another thing. If you had your own Grimoire Book of Shadows that you don't even want to use this main page for, you can totally take the elements and put them in your book or whatever you are using. That is even, that's awesome. So whatever you want to do with them. These are like I said, to just inspire and kind of open minds to a different way of creating. So I've kind of torn this piece of paper, and I'm not positive what I want to do. What I think I'm going to do is take one of these pieces of paper. I'm slow down. Yes, perfect. Okay. So yeah, I can slow down too. I'm kind of just like, yeah, I think that is, just giving people inspiration, because I work that way too, where I like to really just watch and absorb as much as I can. Yeah, and then kind of go for it myself. So, and also if you want to look on YouTube as well, that's where I get a ton of my inspiration. Artie Mays is one of my favorite people, as well as Tracy Fox, and I can also link their channels, but they have given me so much inspiration, and you'll see a lot of that inspiration kind of in the kits and stuff I'm making for us. So let me know, what do you think about the thing where I stop doing these as a subscription and start making them as just individual boxes that you can buy? Because I really, like I said, I just want to be able to provide actual quality, and I don't right now with me. I mean, I'm a mom of 3. I think a lot of you know that I'm a mom of 3. I homeschool. We just got a bus that we will be doing building a tiny home, and I really, really want to make this special. I didn't start doing it for the money. I started doing it because I saw something that we could do together, and it was really exciting to me. So I just don't want it to become something where I'm stressed out about it, and then I can't put as much intention and love into it as I can. So let me know what you think about that. I would love to hear what you think. My husband is definitely for the not doing the subscriptions, just because I've been taken away so much from my family. But yes, it's something that I love and I am passionate about. So yeah, if you want to comment about that, and also I hope y'all feel pretty comfortable here too. We've all been, or most of us, I believe, have been on Discord together, and it has been so amazing. Like, just the love and inspiration everybody provides to each other. Makes me so happy every day. And I'm sorry I haven't been on there as much as usual. I have them working nonstop trying to get these going for us. So, but I do really, really want to get back on Discord a lot more. So I have just glued this down. I actually ended up using a little glue stick just because it was easier. but you can just use your regular glue if you want. So there is that. And then I ripped this little square, not square, but little corner piece. You can see it fits right there. And what I actually might do is just glue around the two sides so that this becomes a little pocket again. So you can even just kind of like stick little tags or like even pieces of ephemera, like your little, like a little butterfly or something in there if you wanted. But we can do some collaging on this. So I actually really like how that turned out. Oh no. Okay. So I'm really excited about the October box. Oh, I also wanted to say that I did a little surprise giveaway that was hidden in one of the boxes that I sent out. I'm not sure who it was, but if you got a fern frond in your box, like just a actual, you know, like a big fern frond, you'll see it. If you got a fern frond in your box, I am going to give you free shipping on your order from my shop or your subscription for the October box. So please let me know who you are if you are here. Let me see what I feel. Stress. Thank you. Thank you, April. Yes. Yeah, and it was really hard for me to kind of make that decision and even think about it because I have this like thing where I really don't want to let anybody down. But I know you all are so amazing with understanding. So I knew you would understand, but still, you know, for what I wanted to put out what I promised. So that's hard for me to not do. But I think this is kind of a win-win for everybody because I will still make it so that everybody has a chance to get one if they want with the email list. But you can, you know, kind of buy it without having to subscribe. So if you're interested in one of the theme or topic of the month, you can, you know, if you can get it instead of feeling like you waste your money if you're not interested in something. So I think I'm going to do it this. I think I'm going to take this little guy and put it down and then maybe put that there. Let's see. So
Bumblebee.
What?
I saw that Steffi held up a fern frond.
Did you?
I think is that the one?
Yay! I didn't even get to see. Hold on, let me see. Hold it up again.
Hello.
Yes,
Is it this?
there you go.
Yes,
Yep,
yay.
Yay! You get
Thank
free
you.
shipping. So that's something I'm like so excited to do. I honestly was so excited when I thought about that. I was like, oh, and so yes.
Oh, it was part of it. I thought that was super cute. Yeah. Oh no. I was like, okay, we're gonna glue that in.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. I totally think you can. And ferns have like a lot of amazing properties too. I use them a lot for protection. So
Thank you.
I will give you free shipping on your next box. So
yay.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad you won. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to try to do that for every month. I'm going to hide something special in one of the kits. I don't know whose it is, but I'm just, after they're all packed up, I'll just put something in there. And then we will kind of do a little, I don't know, do you call that a drawing or what? But little giveaway during the meetings. So if you can see that, I kind of just took some of this little cheesecloth that I provided and kind of put it in there almost as like a little collage, but to add some texture and some fun little interest to this page. And then you can still take it and put something in there. So I think I'm going to put that there and glue it down. And then this card can be perfect for if you want to write anything about the ritual or the spell, like what you found, what came to you, anything that you thought about the spell, or even your own notes on how you would like to add to the spell or what you don't, you know, anything like that. I want you to have a lot of journaling space here because I want to make this something where we are not afraid to write in our grimoire or Book of Shadows, because I am a perfectionist and I have a hard time writing in mine if I don't feel like it's something that is perfect. But I love how this makes it, even if it's not perfect, you know, it kind of just adds to the character and the charm of it. So Yeah, just stick it on down.
All the different elements, are you wanting us to just kind of put in whatever we feel works on the page, or are you going to walk us through like and save specific elements for certain things?
Do you mean as far as like the journaling and what to write, or do you
Like
mean?
these different pieces, like if I was going to take this and glue
Okay.
it down, or are you
Mm-hmm.
saving this for something and I should wait?
No, I actually, that is how I wanted to use that. So I did put those little pieces on there. Yeah, and like I said, yeah, if you want to go ahead and go for it, and if you're feeling creative, your creative juices are flowing, as my mama always used to say, you can go ahead and put that down wherever you want. Actually, I have to move my page over. But yes, I was planning on taking these and putting one right in the corner, and then maybe putting one somewhere like this. So, oh no, I'm sticking to it. You can kind of see, and then this becomes kind of like just a cute little pocket. Can you see that there? So I thought that would be really fun. Or you can even take this and kind of give it more balance and put it up over here. Maybe that's where I was planning on doing it. It was somewhere down here. I think like that. I like that personally. So I'm probably going to do that. You can see my other one over there. So yes, so I've gotten this, oops, got this glued down. I will kind of tear off the little extra bits after. I kind of actually like how that looks, but yes. So that's one little card and nice journaling space. So, and if you have any other elements laying around the house, like even I've been kind of just collecting, when I go to Starbucks, their little bags or their coffee cup, like the heat protectors, keep those, and you can make pockets out of them. You can make little pouches to put, you know, different notes or different things in, and totally just add things to your junk journal grimoire, or even just a journal if that's what you want this to be. So kind of do the same thing with this one. I will kind of move on to something else so nobody gets super bored. But so I'm going to glue these down since we are there. I'm going to use some glue stick. I'm going to take a sip of my tea first. Oh my gosh. I love this tea so much. It is just so beautiful. And I know somebody agreed with me earlier that it totally smells like honey. It's amazing. So be careful for your little bits on the flowers, because they are fragile. So if you do have something like this, they will tear kind of easily. How do y'all like this, this kind of style, this antique botanical style? You like it, or would you, huh? You like it? Okay, I love it too. I just think it makes it,
I love it.
that much more. Yeah, I really wanted to make it so that this is the style of all of the pages. Oh, my dog is barking. He never does that. So there is that. Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is. That is so cute. I love it. Okay, so, and then this little guy, and I love adding as many tuck spaces in as I can. So if you don't want to glue, like if you have a piece like this and you don't glue this outer edge, this like edge that is not on the very edge, you can turn anything, really anything, into a little pocket. So that is something that I have been obsessed with, because I always have little scraps. Like if I'm doing a spell or ritual and I jot something down and I don't have like a piece of paper, I just like jot it down on a little napkin or anything that's around me. I always want to kind of save those bits, and I think it makes it that much more authentic when you keep those things. So here is that. Seriously, I have like so many pieces of moss and all kinds of things just from all the different things I've been doing. My unboxings and all that. Okay, so hopefully these little guys don't get They're like very fragile. They were really hard to make sure they don't get squished when I was packing them. So how did everybody's pack come? Oh, awesome.
That's good.
Oh, yay. Yeah. How did everybody's pack come safe? Did it, like, was anything squished or bent or anything like that? Or did everything kind of turn up how it was supposed to? Oh, sorry, Alice. I'll send you a kit next time. Then you can craft with us. That would be fun. Okay. So, oops, sorry. Wow, I just kicked everything under my desk. It is so messy, but y'all, I get my IKEA shipment in on the 9th, so I am gonna get my apothecary cleaned up because I am just going crazy. I think all witches are probably like semi-hoarders as far as all the things we end up collecting and all of our herbs, especially if you get subscription boxes. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So there's that. Oh, I did not get to do this yet. So another thing, I think I'm going to do this next. So if you got your ribbon, everybody got a piece of ribbon with a little baggie attached to it. And that is called a belly band. I know, it's weird, but I will show you what we're going to be doing with that piece next. So like I said, I kind of had to throw up one of my sets together. But so you can see how this is actually going to go. You can put it under here. I think how I planned on doing it was putting it in here under your little flap if you have a large, or you can just put it to the end if you have a medium. And then it has kind of like, or you can make a little tab. I'm not sure if it stuck the way I bent it, but so you can bend it like that, and we're gonna glue it down to this page only at the top and at the bottom. So then this will essentially become another, and you can do it as tight as you can, or you can even staple this, or what else can you do? You can sew it. You can do all, if you have a sewing machine, you are going to have so much fun junk journaling. I planned on sewing a lot more of the kits together, but just from lack of time, I created way more work for myself than I thought I had. So, so I did not get to sew anything, but there are a bunch of different ways you can attach things. So like if you wanted to sew, you could sew right across here and to the back of this. So it becomes a little tab, and it's kind of adds more interest to your book when it's closed. And then you can kind of just put a little the B clip or whatever little clips you have, even if you wanted to label it so you knew exactly where your page was. But I am going to glue it down. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for this. So if you have a large, it actually might even be smarter to not do it this way, because then this kind of takes away your a little bit of your little tab or your pockets down here. But I think it kind of looks nice. Does it look nice like that, or do I want to put it over? I think that looks pretty cool. So there is that. And then I'm going to do it right here as well. So oh no, your shaker was a little bit unglued, Kyla. Okay. Yeah, some of them that seem like the bottom where I had to, where after I filled them, they start, like a couple were having a little bit of trouble staying like that, but I thought I had gotten them all reattached. So I'm sorry about that. So Fabri-Tac is pretty amazing. Like it's super, super fast drying, and I'm not sponsored by them by any means, but this is what a lot of junk journalers use. So I jumped on the bandwagon, and it is, I will like never go back to tacky glue just because it's so fast drying and it's clear and amazing.
So I noticed, like you told me, that Fabri-Tac dries super quick, and I want to show you what I did with the butterfly.
Yeah.
Like if you guys
Yes.
have a butterfly that you want to put on the page, if you fold it in half a little bit and just put the Fabri-Tac on the like the spine of it where it's the fold is, and stick it down, the wings will stay loose, so that they'll stick off the page like
Yes, that is so cute, and I'm glad you brought that up because I will be doing that with the next ones. Actually, since you said that, we'll move on to, you're like totally helping me keep my direction going. Okay, so we are going to take next, I got these cute, oh gosh, cute little coin protectors. I have glue all over my hands now, so sorry it looks like I'm peeling all over the place, but open up your little coin protector if you're following along, and you'll have 3 little butterflies in here. So each of you got 3 butterflies. So I want you to choose which one speaks to you the most for whatever reason. And so let me see. I think I like this little guy. So I'm going to take this one. And I, just like my mom said, I'm going to put my fingernail right on its abdomen, like on its body. And then I'm going to fold the wing over so it comes up. And then I'm going to do that with the other side. So you have this cute little flapping butterfly. Flapping, that's kind of not a graceful word. Fluttering butterfly. And then you can take your little piece of fabric that was in here, like this little piece of muslin. And if you want the more kind of antique look, I would like to take these and kind of just rough up the edges. So pull out bits. Can you see my camera's kind of tilted? But I like to take bits off the edge so you make it kind of look more frayed and old. You can see that. So you see where it's like, it was a perfect circle, but I'm making it look like kind of roughed up. Like pulling bits like this off, making it look all old and ruffled. So after I'm done doing that, okay, after I'm done doing that, I'm gonna put a little dot of glue on the back of my, my coin protector. I'm gonna put this guy back in there like that. So put it back in there like a little backing. And then I am going to take, oh no, I didn't get to take you have like these little oval pieces, these little oval labels, and choose the one that kind of speaks to you the most as well. So for me, I think I am going to choose, I'm going to choose Reflect. So, and I forgot, or I didn't get the chance to ink mine up. So this is what I do. If you are wanting to kind of start making these things on your own, you can go get, even, it doesn't have to be the Ranger brand, but these are called Distress inks. And just a little ink pad. And then you can use a makeup brush. You can even use the edge of this. This is, growing up, my mom had me do this. And we would take the edge of it and just go like this to it. Do you remember that, Mom? Of these ink pads. That's how we used to do it. And then I saw somebody got these little things that are actually made for it, and I just ink the edges to make it look antique. So that's how I like hand inked every single little bit of the pieces that you see in your kits. Inked them with love. So I'm going to take that little guy and I'm going to put him, a little dot of glue, put it in here, and we're going to layer. So I'm going to put kind of like in the corner.
Can you hold it up to the camera a little bit closer?
Yeah, yeah, here. You see like that.
Okay.
Yay. And then take your little butterfly and you're gonna put it, oh no, you're gonna put it just like that. So, or kind of like in the center. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right on the back of that part, like the abdomen body part. I'm sure it's getting all stringy on me, but there you go. So look how cute that is. And this is like gonna turn into a little specimen type label. Not label, but like a little specimen capsule. And I just love this. I got this idea from Tracy Fox, and she does a bunch of different tags with them. So if you wanted, this is what I kind of intended on doing. And you can see it's still kind of like, oh, sorry, there's a glare, sticks up a little bit. So it becomes a super cute little butterfly thing. So if you have the extra tag, I was gonna put mine right there on it, or you could even put it on here. You can put it pretty much anywhere you want on your page. What would also be cute is if you kind of like put it on the little seed packets that you have, which I do not have one of right now because I didn't have any extras. And I was going to use this. So if you wanted to take this and put it kind of just like that on your seed packets and glue it down on there, that would be really, really cute. Let me see, is there any space to put it on here? Not really, you want to cover it up. So I'm gonna save that for later, and then I'm gonna, so I can see what I want to do with it. And then also, if you have, you know, as you have extra bits from the different kits and stuff that I send, keep them and put them in other journaling, other pages that you end up doing, and different things for your junk journal or anything you want to do for that matter. And then I'm gonna take my picture. Did everybody get a picture? Their favorite picture, your favorite picture of yourself. And I picked this one. It's still my favorite picture. That's why it's my profile picture for everything. And take your little frame. And my face is kind of big for it, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna look at that, and you can trace around. I wouldn't trace on the inside, but you can trace around kind of like the outside just by holding it up a little bit and then cut it. I am going to be lazy, and Mom, I'm sorry if I didn't tell you to do this part. I kind of forgot that you weren't on my Etsy list. So this is what I planned. So take your favorite picture, and you can always change this as well or add it. If you didn't get your picture, you can just add it later. What does everybody think about this so far? Is it boring? I know y'all will probably not tell me it's boring, even if you are somewhat bored, but I'm curious if this is too much for people, like if it's just they'd rather see me do like a video on it, or do you like these, you know, like live at Zoom meetings? So if you see that, like you can put it in there, and then you can either glue it, or you can keep it loose and just glue this outer edge and make it almost like a pocket that you can insert another picture if you want, so you can change out the picture, or you can add a picture later. And I think I'm gonna probably, let me see. So I had planned on putting this around right here. Is that the edge? Yeah. Like this. Good, good. Oh, awesome. All right. Yeah, I really enjoy this. I think I love watching people do art, and kind of just, it helps me think of new ways to do things and gives me ideas. So, and everybody, if after you are done with this, after you're done with your page, I would absolutely love for you to, if you feel comfortable, if you post it, please tag me. I want to see so bad what y'all come up with, or maybe at the end you can show me, and I'll hold up our pages or whatever. So I'm just gonna slide my face down in there. So actually, oh no, I think I just glued myself down. This is part of it. See, I didn't foresee this happening. The frame is thin, but that's okay. All right. So there's that. I'm actually going to just end up gluing this all the way down so it doesn't move. Oh no. Here we go. Perfect. So there is your beautiful face on your self-love page. And then another thing I was going to do is take one of these flowers and put it here with maybe a butterfly. So I try to add, like, include kind of a few different butterflies that are in different butterflies and mushrooms and all different kinds of nature-y type things that you could put on your page. I'm gonna actually do what my mom said and do this little number right here. I think that is like super cute. I love it. Okay. So, and also, oh, I did, before I glued that, my envelope down, I had kind of planned on putting some of this under it, like this. Maybe I can put it under here, but just adding more texture to your page. So my plan for these, I will eventually, hopefully very, very soon, be adding to my shop the covers that you can get for your pages. So the way I have bound them, I'm gonna make it so that the covers have, along the spine, they have like ribbons or eyelets so that you can actually thread some ribbon through them and organize your grimoire how you wish, so that you can kind of move different pages back and forth, or if you want to add more pages in, it doesn't, that's one of my biggest things about my grimoire, why I have such a hard time starting it and writing in it. When I get a really pretty grimoire, I just don't want anything to be out of place, and if I know if I have to add something in, it's going to totally bother me if it's not exactly where I want it. So that's what I love about this, is that you will be able to kind of move things around or take them out. If you mess something up, or you feel like you messed something up, you can just take it out and replace it and not have to worry about doing something like that. So, oh, that's like really loving these colors together. So, but yeah, I will have a couple different options, both likely a leather cover that you can get, or a vegan cover, whether that is like a vegan leather or a wood. And then it will be customizable. So you can opt to have your name etched or engraved on the front, or you can have a quote or anything that you really want on there. So this is coming along quite nicely. Look how cute this is so far. So cute. Okay. So next I'm going to, all right, I'm going to probably take one of these. Oh, here, let's take a stamp. So pick your favorite stamp if you wish. And I'm going to do this one. I'm going to put it on my envelope so it looks like I mailed myself a little envelope. All right, which side is a stamp on? Although I guess this is the wrong side of an envelope, but you get the picture. You can put it up here, or let's see, where do I want to put this? Maybe I'll even put it like, I don't know. I'll save this for later. I'm going to save it for later until I figure out what I really want to do with it. But I also gave you all these little tags and, or these little labels. So on your, for example, your honey rose milk, if you wanted to take a stapler, I don't even have a stapler, I meant to pick one up, but you can always staple this to the very edge. So it's like this little tab that sits there, and I think that is just like super cute. Or you can glue it, or you can sew it, or you can do so many different things, but I thought these would be really cute to add. I have the drink me recipe, so you can put this on your little, I guess this one. This is the only recipe I have in here. Yeah, this one. So yeah, you can choose which one you like the best and put those on there if you want, or you can save them for something else and put them on other recipes. Like if you do this little card and you want to write your own recipes for different spells or different things that you do, you can use those. And I think I'm going to use the Drink Me. And for now, just going to put a little bit of glue on the edge. So you can still kind of like fold it up and see if there's anything hidden underneath. But it just adds a cute little bit of funness. Right here. You can kind of see, I just put that there like that. Cute. And then if you wanted, you could even make a little hole in this, and then you can put this on top so it kind of just hangs down, and then that would be really cute as well. You can even get like any kind of paper. You can even take one of these if you wanted and make your own little tag, like tag out, or cardstock. You can print out, like if you have scrapbook paper, you can really use anything, even like a book, like an old book. If you want to take out like a page of a storybook or something like that, you can make all kinds of things with it. So here is that. And what am I going to move on to next? So, okay, so I did give everybody a piece of tea stained paper. And if you see any anything like this where it looks dirty, that is tea or coffee that I use. So just brush it off. It's not, I didn't drop it in the mud or anything. It's nothing gross, but it does have some, that might be what it is. So these are intended to be a little love letter to yourself. So this is something that you can do when you have the time alone, or you want to really reflect on your self-love, or do one of the rituals or spells. You can kind of write how you felt about it, write a love letter to yourself, and just all the things that make you happy about yourself and where you see yourself going, your goals and aspirations, your journey, anything that you feel called to write in here. I thought that would be a really cool little thing to add, and you can keep adding to those. And then someday, if you feel like looking back on that, you can look back and see where your mind was at and see where you were back when you wrote it. Definitely date it. Do not forget to date it, because I love looking back on things like that. So what else do we have? So if you did, well, everybody got one of these little, it doesn't look like this, but the seed packet that was attached to your little belly band, those are the ingredients that you need for the little spell, the goddess spell. And if you want to just do, like, you could take those and put them around a candle, and it's kind of just like a little starter pack if you wanted to try something out, and it's as an example of what you would use for this. So I thought that would be kind of like a fun little thing if you want to keep some herbs and then you're flipping through your grimoire and then you find something like that and you feel like, I could really go for a self-love spell, you have your herbs right there ready to go. So you can keep that stocked. I'm gonna put this guy, so my healing one, which one is thicker? So I planned on putting, you can see in your little pocket here, one of them has an opening on the side and then one of them has an opening on the top. So I had planned on putting, this thicker opening one into here. So it kind of just sticks out. And then you can put this one on the top here. You can even close it so that you can see it from the front. So, and then this should be another little pocket in there if you wanted another kind of just little tuck space to tuck things in. And so yes, what else do we have? So one of the different things that I was wanting to do is put something on this little guy. I keep calling him little guys, like, I don't know why, but so I think I'm gonna take this. I love putting mushrooms on everything. You will be getting a lot of mushrooms and butterflies and flowers in these kits, for sure. I feel like they go with anything, really. So that's pretty cute. Let's see.
While you're looking for that, can I show you what I've done with your little postcards?
Please. Yes, please show us.
So I took it, this thing that says thank you, and I folded it in half and I glued the spine in so that you can open it. It's kind of like a little page where it has that little spell in the middle. I glue the butterfly to it.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it. That's so cute. See, and that piece was like that. I kind of just put those in. I put those in with my orders. If you ordered something from me recently, I got those cards and I thought it would be fun to change up the spell, but I love the idea of using them. That's why I wanted to put the spell on the back so you can actually throw it in your grimoire and it's useful. It's not just a piece of junk that you're going to end up throwing away. So I love that, Mom. Super cute. All right, let me resituate because my knees are starting to hurt. Okay, so I mean, honestly, this is starting to look like come together. And then on the page where there's room around, there's nothing, you don't have pieces of things. Take that space and journal. Just write anything you can think of, anything that comes to mind, and that's kind of your space to journal. Obviously, you can add a ton of space and pages into this as well. But I love that there is plenty of room for that. So. See, I love the different layers. This as well. It's like flipping, it's like an adult flip through book. So cool. Flip book, like one of those little books where you flip through and there's the things that are popping out of you. Okay, so yours of this will be already tied down on this, and I did want to make it so that you can untie it and use those herbs instead of like tipping your whole book upside down to get them out. But let's see.
I'm curious, do any of you guys already art journal or make junk journals or do something like this? You do?
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
Curious too.
No. I'm curious, do you guys have grimoires already? Yes?
Yeah.
A little bit of, that's cool. I would love to see.
I know.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, and I'm curious, do people call it a grimoire or a book of shadows? Because I used to call mine a book of shadows, but it has kind of just I ended up putting my Book of Shadows and my grimoire kind of together, just because I like big chunky books. So kind of made it easy for me to, you know, make it one big thing all in one spot. But oh, that's awesome, Kyla. Okay, were you the one that was saying, Kyla, were you the one that was saying that you junk journal already then on Discord, I believe? I know I remember somebody was saying that they already did, and that made me so, I was like so excited. So that's really, really cool. April stole my first experience. That's awesome. Yes. Okay. Awesome, Kyla. Yeah, I'm really, really excited to see what everybody, because I know we have such a wide range of experience with crafting, like, or just kind of art like this and junk journaling. So I'm going to be growing with you as well. I've done very minimal things, but I just really, really enjoy the style. So I think it makes the perfect grimoire, because you can be messy with it, and that, like I said, is the hardest thing for me, because I'm a perfectionist. So whenever I start to write in my grimoire, I feel like I have to have like a quill and handmade ink that I made myself, and it has to be perfect, and if I mess up on it, I will just be super disappointed in myself. So this makes it easier to just be able to take things out, even use a bunch of different kinds of papers and additions, so that even if you do mess up, it just adds to the character of it. Love it. So I really want to put this little stamp somewhere. Let's see. Mom, any ideas where to put this cute little stamp? I was going to put it on the envelope, but then I kind of forgot that it wasn't like flipped around like a normal envelope. So now I don't know where I want to put it.
I don't know. Let's see.
I want to put it like,
There's a lot of places you could put it. Those
I
stamps
know.
are cute.
I really like them. They're actually like some seed packet ephemera that I had come across, and I thought, or maybe it was, I think it was, there's little seed packets. So it turned out to be really cute. I guess I'm going to put you down for now. Let's see. Let's kind of journal on, or not journal, but collage on another one of these. Let's come up with a different idea. So I'm going to take the music sheet, and I thought this was a fun little song to put in there or something. And the whole time I was crafting this whole kit, after finding this song to put in, I was singing this song in my head. So I'll go over shadow work one. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. Lorelei, let's see.
Did everybody get the same song?
Yes, everybody got the You Raise Me Up.
I was wondering.
And then one of my favorite songs is Claire de Lune, so that's another one that I'll be putting in. And then there's going to be a few different songs that kind of go with the themes, but I thought that was just a fun thing. Instead of that's something that with junk journaling, and there's a lot of ephemera that you can buy that's just kind of random ephemera, and I really wanted to make it so it actually kind of went along with our theme. So I thought that'd be fun. Fun and kind of like funny to look back on, just cute. So, and it reminds me of, remember I went to this concert with my nons. It was Celtic Thunder, the first concert I ever went to, and they sang this song. So that's what it reminds me of. So these are like really fun things to kind of put in your grimoire or to your junk journals. Oops. That's my boiling water, my kettle telling me to turn off. Let's see. I usually just play with this, like, let it happen. What it ends up looking like it was meant to be. So I think I like that. That'd be kind of cute. So another thing that, okay, so like for the belly band part, one of the biggest reasons I'm going to be doing, I'm going to try to kind of fit those in to as many pages as oh geez, as many pages as I can, because I really like that they make it so you can add, like if you get the subscription boxes, which if you're following me on YouTube, that's probably how you found me. You're interested in subscription boxes and may get some, and they always have their little Book of Shadows or Grimoire pages in them, and I thought it'd be perfect to be able to add, that's a great way to add those to your Grimoire without having to like glue them down. Or I mean, you can glue them down too if you wanted to, obviously it's your Grimoire, but I just didn't really, never felt like gluing mine down, and I wanted a place that I could kind of tuck them in where they would fit in into the space. So I kind of like that, just layering stuff. And more line paper. And more line paper so I can kind of just draw on it. I'm actually going to keep this like frilly edge just for some interest. Cool. And one thing about junk journaling is it turns you into even more of a hoarder than you were before. Because now you're going to look at everything and say, I can make that into, I can put that in my junk journal, make it into art. And now my husband gets mad at me because I try to collect and I keep like everything.
I wonder where you got that from.
I know, right? And every time he's like, you're just like your mother. And then I used to look at your art room and be like, wow, my mom has so much art stuff. And then now I have my own little source of madness in my house. So I love it though. I love it because then you just have like an armory of supplies that you can go into and create things with. Perfect. So there is that. And how did I want to put this? Like that, I think. Even just like layering papers. So like, yeah, if you've scrapbook, like I know some of you, yeah, Fallon, and yeah, I know some of you do like different kinds of arts and scrapbooking, and there's just like so many, like if you do those kinds of things, like you will kind of already see the possibilities, and if you don't, then your mind will start working as you start creating, and you will start just seeing different things that you want to put in here. And that's what I've been doing. It's a lot of fun. And then it really makes it too, like it really makes it part of your life. So when you do look back, or if you pass your grimoire, eventually pass it down to future generations, they will get to see, you know, look back and see like, wow, is that what this is going to sound dumb as I say it, but is that what the Starbucks label used to look like back then? Or, you know, this is such a cool letter to look back on and see what, you know, my great grandma had been thinking at this time. You know, it's just such an amazing thing. So I love it. And I'm going to put it on here. So which one is this? This is the Goddess Spell. So I'm going to find a little spell card. I think I have figured out what I want to do. Where is it? course, I'm not going to be able to find the one I'm looking for. Nope, the last one. Oh, it's the last one. Yeah, if you're interested in kind of picking up some supplies to create things like this yourself, just let me know in Discord, or I will try to, maybe in the video, because I plan on taking this, these recorded sessions and actually putting them onto YouTube as a private video, so that only people who are here or people that are subscribed to this or have this kit can access it. So yes, so I'll probably put the items that were used to create it and different things like that, so it's easy for you to go pick things up. Because even if it's just like 1 or 2 items a month, you know, kind of just build it up over time, because it can get kind of pricey if you buy things like the Ranger brand. Things are pretty expensive, but they are, I do like them a lot. But there are off-brand things that you can get too, and Amazon has a ton of ephemera and different things that you can get. And when I say ephemera, I mean like the little things like this, like the butterflies, the even like paper packs, all kinds of stuff like that that you use to decorate with. So just simple things, simple little collages and things like this. They're like super easy to put together. Oh, I'm going to use my stamp. Put it right here. I like that. I don't know if I like that. All right. So you do have to be, if you intend on putting it in here, I might mess you up a little bit because I am my little wing now. So maybe I will use, I'll move this guy.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know I had a real fun time, but I have to be up really early tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and head on out.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Who knows how long this will go, but we'll see you later. I'll see you on Discord.
All right.
Everybody else getting tired too. What time is it? 9:50. So we've been going for about an hour. Wow, an hour and 20 minutes already. So I mean, I think, what do y'all think? Do you want to keep going, or do you want to kind of start to wind down? I would really, really like to hear your more thoughts on what I had said earlier about the turning the subscription boxes into more of a month-to-month thing where you buy them individually. That way I can, you know, also I don't have to be like, oh, it's $100 for the subscription, and I can actually kind of put something together and really use my intuition more on what can go in there, rather than feeling like, oh, I have to make the value, you know, I want to make the value more than 100 or less, you know, I want to, certain things don't fit into it. I want it to make sense. So I don't want to become one of the subscription boxes that just feels very commercial. You know, I wanted it to be a lot more personal. So let's see, I'll post mine and tag everyone. Thank you, April. Yes, please do. Yeah, don't fret over it, really. Even if you want to use like some kind of, like you could even use rubber cement or something and just stick things down. Or even what I did when I was first actually designing this, the kit, was to kind of take a few different elements and lay them out on a page to see how it looked, what I wanted where, and how things were kind of coming together. And then it helped me know what I wanted to add, different things like that. So even if you want to just like lay it out on the page, you can do that and then make it feel better, or make yourself feel better about putting things down permanently. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, but So yeah, we've done quite a few cute little things here. I mean, great journaling spaces for you to kind of jot down your notes. And we can even put some ephemera on here too. But yeah, like really, I really love this. But like I said, hopefully all of the different items will be able to go into a page that I said I will be making available, and then you can customize that. So if you want to keep these kind of together for now, and then hopefully in the next month or so, I will be offering those so that you can start putting them in an actual book. Because I know if you did order the large, it's probably a bit bigger than any of your notebooks. Maybe not. Maybe you have like a really big grimoire already that you use, but yeah. So if you want to keep them together and we can put them, then I'll show you how to bind them and everything. But yes, this is really fun actually. I really enjoy crafting with everyone. I'm really excited to see what everybody comes up with and how they use things. If you felt like kind of going similar to what I was doing or decided to go off on your own, excited to see. So next month, and I will be shipping out hopefully around the 7th or so of October for the October boxes. And woof. And I am so, I know I keep saying this in Discord and everything, I am so excited for y'all to see. Versus subscription model. Okay. Okay, thank you, Kyla. That makes me feel a million times better. Finished piece. So thank you, Alice. Yes, I know it's exciting. I love seeing everybody's different taste, and it's gonna be so cool. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying now, but yeah, I'm really excited for you to see what I have planned for the October box. It's gonna be really cool and really dive into ancestral connection. So after I set this down, I am wishing I put it up more. Like this. I want it to kind of peek out. Happier with that. All right. Okay. And I think that was all the elements. Am I missing anything? Did I like miss anything that maybe I forgot to put into my own kit that you have that you're wondering what to do with it, or any questions about any of that? Let me know.
The cute little piece that has the hand typed on vellum.
Yes.
Plan for that?
I did. Thank you. Yes. So let me find mine, because I actually, when I was going through everything, putting everything together, I realized, oh, I forgot to bring that one out because I have put them away. So, cool story behind these. So I have one. Come on. 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Hey. Okay, cool story about these little guys that were typed. I was so excited because one of the things that I picked up to start creating these boxes is, I believe it's a 1947 Remington Rand typewriter, and it's a little, like a little old vintage typewriter. So I actually hand typed these with that little guy, and I love it. So if you do see if you got one that like it doesn't look perfect, I kind of wanted to leave it that way because I thought it just added to the charm of the piece. So now another one of those kind of handmade touches. So
Yeah, one of my favorite pieces.
yeah,
I know
I
you typed
love
it
it.
beforehand. That's so cool.
Yes, I had so much fun. And I surprisingly didn't make as many mistakes as I thought I would when typing them. So I was thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to go through so many pages. So what I have planned to do with this. All right, so if you have this tag, this like little extra tag, then take yours and you can put it either, that's where I was planning on putting it, is on the back. So you can take one of your papers if you haven't used it already, or you can take your some of your music sheets and then actually put that on there. And then also, if you didn't want to put it on there, if you don't have this tag, another thing that you can do is put it on here. So I had actually planned on doing that. So thank you for reminding me about this piece. I think I would like to put it, so I had originally planned on putting it somewhere like that. Can you see that? So this is like the little pocket thing. And just putting this like correspondence list right on here so that you have it. And that's actually really cute. Honestly, I like that. And I have this here. Let me see. I'll put it like, yeah, this is kind of just correspondences that go with self-care and self-love. So if you're looking for different like candle colors to use, the different crystals or herbs, then you have kind of a little reference to go back. And of course you can always add more, because I had a long list, y'all, but I did not want to type up like 50 different herbs that I had for self-love and self-care. So please, by all means, continue adding more. I really like that right there, personally. So yes, I'm going to add that right there. Yeah, I was so excited to get my hands on that little typewriter. I was looking on eBay and trying to find the right one. My mom actually collects typewriters and I always see hers, but I had not had a need of one until now. It made me so happy. So perfect. Look at that. It's so cute. I love it. All right. Okay. Hillia, that makes you feel really good too. All right, so you two are making me feel so much better. I have been stressing so much about kind of taking away the subscription part of it, but I feel like it's a win-win for all of us because one, for me, I don't have to super stress about, oh, I need to get them out by the first of the month and really worry, you know, just because, I mean, after like as a business, okay, how am I going to put this? It stresses me out if I don't get orders out right away after somebody has given me their money. I want to really deliver on that. So it's really important to me to make sure I am actually delivering what you are, more than you are expecting. So I think that if I was to create those boxes and then kind of create them ahead of time and get them done and then put that amount up for sale, that would be kind of the best way to do it. And then I can really take my time and put all my intention and energy into it, because I have seriously been, and I love it, but I have been, especially for this kit, up at 7 o'clock and then working from dawn until dusk and then some, like 3 in the morning working on these kits, just because I wanted to put so many personal touches into them, and quickly realized how that is just not going to be possible in the future if I kept going at that rate. So it makes me feel really good that y'all are understanding about that. So thank you. I have been stressing about it. My husband and I have been talking about it quite a bit because, like I said, I do homeschool, and we did have that house fire to where we are still moving into our house, and I'm still trying to get things unpacked and re-situated and my space organized, all these different things, and it's just been causing a lot of family stress. We all know what that is like, especially right now. So these crazy times where we're all forced to be around each other. But yeah, so I think that will be like the best option, where I can still really make it very, very personal, and then still put a lot of value into it. And then I can also adjust the price accordingly, because I really want to make these full of value. For the October box, I hope you can see that. And I have mentioned already too that it is really, the October box is going to be a big thank you to all of you who have had so much faith in me during these first, these first startup months. And I have just been honestly amazed with how much trust you're putting into me to deliver something really cool. So yes, hope you enjoy. My mom has seen it, and Ella has seen it, so, and my sister. So don't say anything.
I'm excited for all you guys. You guys will love it.
It's gonna be really cool. Lots of cool stuff coming to the Botanica for sure. Okay, so if you kind of followed what I was doing, I just cut out through one of these little pieces of paper that I had, and I just turned it into the tag. And then you can take, a little scrap of this, a scrap of this, and a scrap of that, and throw it together. You can even put this upside down, but you can just make a cute little collage here. And something like this. But okay, so how is everybody doing? Are we wanting to kind of call it a night? Because golly, we are 2 hours, or almost 2 hours and an hour and a half in. So how are you all feeling? Are your pages looking good? Do you have any questions? Let's see, agree, yes. Yes, thank you guys so much. Yay, okay. Feels so much better. Glad I got that off my chest. Yeah, let me know how y'all are doing on this. Oh, for this second ribbon, what I was thinking is we could do like a little bow if we are able to do that, even if it's just like a little thing like this. Like a little knot. And then I was going to put it somewhere like this. I was hoping that it would have enough room to where I could okay, close enough. Make a little bow with it, and then I was gonna put it like this, like a little closure type thing there. So if you want to use that, you can, or you can use it to put, somewhere else, tie it on something. But yeah, I feel like everybody kind of has idea. Goose for hours, but I had to sleep for work. Yes, okay. I'm feeling the same way, April. My throat is hurting because I've been chatting this whole time, and my tea still tastes really good. Yes, thank you, everybody. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you how much better that makes me feel. Awesome. All right, so here is kind of, I guess it's not super completed, but my little self-love spread. I am so excited. The first page for our grimoires that we have done together, and I'm loving it. So yeah, if you want to tuck any kind of notes or any other Book of Shadows or grimoire pages from your other boxes or wherever you've gotten them, and then just lots of journaling space and space to do whatever you want. So yeah, I'll post when we're done. Yep. Yep, please post and tag me on like either the Frolicking Fern or Bumblebee Botanica, wherever you would like to tag me, and I will even share you to my stories because I would like, if you want me to. You just let me know if you don't want me to, but yeah, let me know, and I'd love to share some of your artwork. Awesome. Yes, thank you, Erin. Yay. Cool. This is a lot of fun.
Sorry,
What,
I just
Mama?
want to say for the people who are new to doing this, this is all, it just takes practice. Like you might feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to put this, or I don't know what to do. It's just all like kind of looking at inspiration, seeing what other people have done, and just kind of practicing and doing it. And then you just get better at it, just like anything else. So don't feel like, don't feel like you're not doing it right. There's no right or wrong. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
Yes, thank you, for sure. And that's what I really wanted to do these meetings for, is to really show you that there's so many different ways to do things, and with the items that you have, like there's just countless opportunities to use them in different pages and everything. Like you are not, like she said, like there's not a wrong way to do it. And it's really just, I know since we're all do a lot of intentional or intuitional work, it's just really use your intuition to put things where it feels right to you. So it makes me so happy. I cannot wait to see. So yes, awesome. I'll post pictures of mine, and I will definitely, I'm going to do some journaling. Also the little shaker, I don't know if I said what was in it, but it has lavender, some glitter, some rose quartz, and then, yeah, so, and then some like glass type glitter, so you actually get that nice shaker sound. So my purpose for these were to kind of, if you're feeling stressed, kind of shake them and just get that glittery calmness into your life. So I love those. But yeah, all right, everybody. Yes, it was a pleasure meeting you all too.
Fun, lots of fun, guys.
Yes, thank you guys for being here. Yes, thank you. I know, I'm so excited, you guys. You all are so amazing, and I will talk to you all later. Okay, blessed be everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.